production's coming to an end, and they're all joining in with us to try and create a climax, so to speak. Oh, so he's missing a tusk. Haven't seen this individual around before. And there's another one behind him. So not one, but two elephant bulls. I wonder how he lost his left tusk. Could one have broken off. And he's doing what elephants really love to do at this time of the year, feed on the marula fruits. But only started doing it about 3 weeks ago, I'd say, in this part of the Kruger. The marulas tend to ripen further north before here, so a lot of them would have spent time up there and then followed the ripening marula fruits south. And this other smaller bull is coming to join, so let's see if there's some interaction between these two. Oh, there we go. The larger one has already expressed his feelings towards this younger bull approaching his marula tree. But surely there's enough to go around and share. You may notice that this younger bull that's just approached, his temporal glands are seeping, and that is an indication that they are emotionally heightened, whether it's excited or nervous or sad. It's hard to say, but at the moment he's looking very relaxed, so I'm certainly not too concerned at this stage. And he's decided to come up to us from a long distance off, so he's made this decision. We haven't encroached on him, and this is making for a really, really wonderful sighting. He's even mixing in a little bit of dust bathing in between the feeding on the marula fruits. And thankfully, well, I don't know if it's thankfully or it's a pity, the edge of the marula tree ends about where he is there, so I don't think there's going to be any fruits closer towards the vehicle. So that may be the closest he comes. Hello, boy. How are you? Okay. It really is wonderful to see how animals that have been persecuted by man and continue to get persecuted by man can still be so relaxed with us. I'm guessing this individual hasn't had too many negative interactions with humans in the past, and therefore he does trust us and is relaxed to come up to us. But in certain areas you get elephants that have had this negative, or these are negative interactions with humans over the years, and even if they are very young, they've got great memories. So, oh, the marula fruit just hit him on the back as it dropped from the tree. But you can find elephants in certain areas that will not tolerate humans, and at any sight of them either charge towards them or potentially run away. Those are the kind of two options. Really giving this bigger bull a good old sniff, and let's see what happens here. Incredible. And I was sleeping because I should have had my camera out. I need to change lenses quickly. I think I've missed that beautiful sighting or scene we've just witnessed photographically, but a wonderful memory that will be, that interaction that they just had. We've been seeing some incredible affection over the last few days, especially yesterday with the Nkuhuma Pride of Lions. We saw some incredible displays of affection amongst them, and even amongst these, between these two bulls now. That was a special sight to see, these two bulls almost shaking hands, but they used their trunks instead. And it was a very gentle and friendly interaction between them. These fruits are highly rich in vitamin C, so that's mainly what they're kind of targeting, I guess. There's not a lot of flesh on these fruits, so, and they often pass out almost as they went in, but oh, look at that. Oh, is he going to lie down? And he is. What is he going to do for us here? Yes, he's going to lie down for us. Almost inviting this other young bull to play. Incredible. Look at this. Really great behavior. Now he may give us a little bit of attention. He may feel that we also want to play. Let's see if he comes charging forward again now after he's retreated. I think he might. What he may also do is rip up some of these plants just as a kind of dominance display, not for necessarily feeding on. Look at this young bull reaching out so delicately. This is awesome. Just got a question through from Sandy in Palm City asking whether elephants ever know who their offspring are. It's a good question. I'm not convinced that they will know who their offspring are because they move such huge distances, elephants, and between the bulls going in one direction and breeding herds moving in other directions, it would be hard for them to keep track of who their young are. Bulls don't stay with specific herds, so to speak. As you can see, he didn't really feed on those bushes that he ripped out there, as I mentioned earlier. It was just simply a dominance display. So no, I don't think they do know who their offspring are. Bulls will come across females that are in season, mate with them, potentially spend some time with them and move off. And it's only 2 years later that their offspring will be born, so, or 22 months later. They may well know who previous lovers are, therefore, because they do have great memories and they do bond after mating for a prolonged period. They don't just mate and leave. So they could well get to know the mothers well and recognize mothers in years to come, but it would be unlikely that they would recognize an offspring. I think a lot is due to, again, their very long gestation period, and a bull who isn't, oh, he's going to shake the tree for us to get more marulas. This is going to be incredible. Look at this. And you could hear all the marulas falling.
That was fantastic.
I've been hoping for that to happen, and this is the first time, and just in time, because as you're all aware, things are coming to a close here, and every little sighting, especially ones like that, are even like that, I guess, seeing them flatulate, are all interesting to see and great to be able to show you, because the end is in sight, sadly, and it's as if this elephant heard me on the way in, saying that the animals all know that it's time to build up to a climax, and they're pulling out all their tricks now for the final drives. The strength that we just witnessed there is phenomenal. I mean, this tree is ginormous. I don't know how many humans you would need in order to try and simulate the strength that we've just witnessed here. But I'd guess about 60, because that would probably equate to his weight in total, about 40 to 50, potentially 60 humans would join together, would probably equal the weight of this big Ellie bull. And they really are in a playful mood. Turn on us, like I said, any stage, but he is playful, so I'm not too concerned. But when they are in this playful mood and they see us following along, they may think we may want to get involved. We simply just want to watch, though, and that does require tagging along behind them. Isn't this wonderful? Continuing off into this thick vegetation, sadly, so oh, he just flattened a tree. Did you get that, Brian?
It's behind branches and that.
It wasn't a big tree. You may have heard a little crack or thud. That was the trunk of the tree cracking, and they do tend to like to show off their strength when they are in these playful, boisterous moods. It looks like he could be coming back to investigate us, which would be wonderful. But hard to say at this stage. He has edged a little bit closer towards us. Should get a nice gap here, Bryan, hopefully. The bigger bull on the right is really the one leading this entertainment. He does seem a lot more playful than the younger bull, but the younger bull's certainly getting involved. Let's see how long it takes before this bull to get another little playful streak in him. Or is he going to shake this tree for us? I think he thought about it there. Oh, there he goes. I'm not going to move because it looks like they could. No, I'm going to move. Apologies, I don't have a monitor, so I've got no idea of what Bryan's filming, and it is important for you to know because it understandably makes narrating difficult because I'm not sure exactly what he's filming at any given point, so just to let you know that. But thankfully in a sighting like this not much needs to be said because the animals are doing all the work. Okay. That vocalization was awesome. Well, these two elephants have just provided us with two different things. Initially, the bigger one shaking the murilatory, and now the smaller one letting off that deep, rumbling vocalization. Such a wonderful noise to hear. And both of those two things that have just happened, I've yet to be able to share with you, and they are such wonderful things to see. Oh, is he going to shake the tree again? He is. This will be a great perspective. Wow. Absolutely awesome. I don't think life could get much better for these two elephants. They seem to be really loving every moment of it. And so are we out here, that's for certain. I'm going to reverse and get us a better angle because the sun has just poked out from behind these clouds. Good afternoon. Sharon just asked whether the elephant's tusk will go back, and no, it won't. They've only got 2 sets of tusks in their life. The first ones drop out at about 6 months of age on average, and then if the second pair does at any stage break, oh, this is going to be beautiful. Hello, boy. Take a few more steps higher up that termite mound for us, won't you? I cannot believe how awesome this is. Oh, he's lying down, which isn't common to see adult elephants do. Just wondering, oh, isn't it? No, he's back up again. It also goes to show what incredibly industrious animals the termites are that build that mound, that even under the elephant's incredible weight, nothing broke. Just come through from Pierre asking if all the marulas that he's eating could cause this behavior, and potentially yes. It's just like humans, good food makes it, or tasty food makes any animal happy. So I guess to a degree the fact that they're eating good food is making them happy, but it certainly isn't intoxicating them as some people may think it does. You could hear the ivory clashing there. That was wonderful. the bigger bull's just having a wrestle with the bush, the younger bull's just watching in fascination, it appears. I'm surprised he hasn't given us a little bit more attention, but maybe this is it. Questions just come through from Lenny. Good afternoon, Lenny, and welcome on board. Lenny's asking whether the marula fruits are edible by humans, and they certainly are. They're very tasty. Oh my word. This is absolutely wonderful, and by far the most entertaining elephant sighting I've had. I've yet to see an elephant so playful in the last few months, and this is really a spectacular show that we're being given here. Yeah, he might come give us some attention. Look at this. It's really an incredible show of their strength and how intimidating they can be if they want to be. Out of some kind of a backwards roundhouse kick he performed there into the bush, which I didn't expect. And what will his next move be? It looks like he may be building up some momentum, heading towards the younger bull. There's that backwards roundhouse kick he's been working on. Sadly, these combretums are getting caught in the thick of things here. It's almost dog-like, his behavior, the way he's playing around. Hello, boy. And that termite mound that he just kicked didn't survive. So they're strong, but they're not that strong. He just demolished that termite mound. Oh, it looks like he's going to be taking it out on the combretum again. And he will probably spit all those leaves out of his mouth because they typically don't eat them. There they're dropping slowly one by one. This is just too good to be true. Look at this. Hello. This is really incredible. Somebody just asked whether that this elephant's scent marking when he rubs against the bushes, and no, he's not at all. They won't scent mark because they're not territorial animals, so it's not a scent marking display. It's simply him being playful and again showing his size and strength by displacing a lot of this vegetation and tossing his head from side to side. And his behavior really has been phenomenal that we've seen now. He seems to be kind of rolling around again on what looks to be a termite mound. Try to get you a little gap here. Oh, not going to be no good, eh?
Yeah, it's okay.
It'd be interesting to know why all of a sudden he's stopped, and you can see he's almost listening. And that's exactly what he could be doing. He could be listening to infrasonic vibrations being communicated by other elephants miles away from here, which are inaudible to our ears, but the elephants can pick up these vibrations and pick up these audible sound, infrasonic sound waves. So that could well be the reason why he did all of a sudden stop, and you could see almost concentrate and listen. But now it's back to playtime. Just to keep an eye on them because we don't want to get caught up in their games. Hello, boy. Hello. Hello, how are you doing? We are loving your playfulness this afternoon, so do continue as you were. I cannot believe how long this wonderful interaction's been going on for. And the other good news is it looks like they could be heading back in towards the clearings, which will make viewing them a little bit easier. time being, they have just got positioned themselves under a marula tree. I wonder if it's a male or a female now. Cannot see any fruits in this marula tree that they understand. That'll explain why they're not eating any of the fruits, because it's a male and therefore does not bear fruits. Very close to us here, playful one, so I'm just going to keep going, get out of his way. You never know how exactly they may react or change their mind. Turn around. Oh, and they back out into the road for now, but they could well cross straight across. Young Bill's learning a lot about life right now, because it's not quite a fair match, but thankfully the big one is remaining playful at this stage. Carry on like this, we're not going to be able to leave him. It's just too good to leave. We may be stuck here the whole afternoon. Oh, another great display of their strength. Afternoon Phil's just asked whether the danger to us has increased because of their playfulness, and I don't think so, personally. There is a small chance, I guess, that we could get caught in the crossfire, so to speak, but they really aren't interested in us, and as you would have noted, their behavior from the moment we've arrived has been really playful towards us. So no, I'm not feeling at all threatened. Brian, are you feeling threatened?
Nope.
So no, yeah, they really caught up in themselves in their own episode and saga this afternoon, and Thankfully they don't want to incorporate us, because I'm not sure we would handle their boisterous behaviour. Well, I know for a fact we wouldn't, but no, they really have been completely relaxed with us, and other than one or two kind of small pieces of interest being shown by the bigger bull towards us, it was really more inquisitive and playful than anything else, so I'm not feeling at risk or in danger. This marula tree must have some seriously tasty fruits, I'm thinking, and it does vary from tree to tree, the taste of the fruits. The fact that they keep coming back to it really does make me feel, out of all the marulas they could choose to go and feed on now, they keep coming back to this one. He's also even shook this tree, which also indicates that he's desperate to try and get as many fruits down from it as possible. There is a really pretty bird just on our right hand side that Bryan might be able to show you quickly, because like I say, we could be stuck here the whole afternoon with these elephants, so we'll try and squeeze in a few other animals that we spot during the sighting. And this is a lilac-breasted roller, an incredibly pretty bird. And we may see it fly down and catch some prey, and if we do, we'll notice a beautiful electric turquoise. Their wings are really brightly coloured. So if we're just a little bit patient, I think it will spot something down in the grass and fly down and snatch it, which will make for a great sighting. And it's almost as if the elephants know that the camera is no longer on them, because they've calmed down. Real performers, these two. We just need to somehow get a message to this lilac-breasted roller that now the camera... Oh, it looks like he's seen something. You see how he tilted his head to the side there, or she. Looking promising. There we go, and we should get it flying back up to that same perch. No, further afield. What did he get there? Hard to say. Maybe a little grasshopper. Yeah, looked like a grasshopper, and he's just gobbled it whole. Good. Well, I'm glad we got to see a lilac-breasted roller kill in amongst the early action. But let's go find out what they've done. It appears like they may have split up and gone their separate ways. Now the younger bull's down to our right. And the bigger bull is just in front of us, so their little playtime session, it appears, has come to an end.
Oh, there goes the camera on him again, he'll get excited.
Well, exactly. Brian's just raised a good point.
Yeah, we're back to film here.
You can see the base of his broken left tusk slightly protruding. From that upper lip, I guess. Well, we've had a great sighting. Another game viewer is arriving, so we'll leave them